Good evening, friends. Welcome, sir. Welcome. We welcome Rajagopalan ji once again because today's day is very important because the budget 2026 was presented by Nirmala Sitharaman today, and also we'll be talking about two other interesting topics, namely the mysterious death of confident Mr. Roy, and also how Rahul Gandhi and Shashi Tharoor, the interesting meeting as well. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. And today is a very, very important day, though it's a Sunday. We meet on an unusual day, Sunday, because of the union budget. Even the National Stock Exchange was opened for dealing with that. The budget is very, very, very interesting, Jaydev. It is Narendra Modi's budget. It is Nirmala Sitharaman's budget. The team effort. There are negative points by the opposition parties because it's a poll-bound states are getting more importance. Like, it's a budget of Gen Z. Prime Minister has focused on youngsters, youth, women, like that. And I would like to say that simply because of the importance given to health, culture, tourism, sports, connectivity, rail, waterways, digital highways, these are all certain important points for the growth of India. Prime Minister focused it on 2047. If you analyze all the 12 budgets, Jaydev, you can see that 2026 budget is focused on youth. Prime Minister from the Red Fort also said Panch Pyare. He mentioned about the youngsters, Kisan. He mentioned about the youth. So therefore, in another interesting things, connectivity is more important for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The connectivity is also very, effectively given space. Prime Minister has given 20 new additional national highways to be built in 7-speed railway corridors. A rare earth corridor will be created. That is what Finance Minister said in the budget. Apart from that, 30 students from across the country came to listen to the budget in Parliament, and they will also be meeting the Finance Minister. These are all certain new things Mr. Narendra Modi introduced. And for important thing is, during the Corona, Prime Minister introduced a new pattern of one district, one oxygen hospital, primarily meant for oxygen. And now at least 75% of the country's districts have got that oxygen. Now girls' hostel for every district. Prime Minister's new initiative that no one can, imagine that Prime Minister wanted to mention this. In nutshell, it's a welcome budget, very interesting budget. It focuses on Chennai, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Mumbai, like that. Mumbai, Pune, more to connectivity. And there are income tax rebates. There are, if you fine tune the budget, if you read the budget in between the lines, it gets a lot of reliefs. Not a taxation budget. That's what we can say. And Nirmala Sitharaman has spent at least 6 months on this. We have to congratulate her. We have to congratulate the Prime Minister. Even in some debates, Mr. Mohan Pai and other debaters were also skeptical of this budget. They wanted more information, after Operation Sindoor, more investments and defense equipment should be purchased and more allocation for defense budget. These are all certain things which are obviously correct. You cannot be satisfying all the 140 Indians.
Yeah, and also more important points is that from semiconductors and biopharma to textiles, MSMEs and urban economic clusters, the budget signaled a clear intent to deepen the domestic manufacturing while insulating the economy. Yeah,
that is also a very important point, Jaydev. So one has to deal more into that, and in short, the southern states, they expected more. For example, coconut. Can you believe fisheries? it is more interesting for southern states, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Odisha, like that. Fisheries, West Bengal. It's in nutshell, I say, it's a very, very effective budget, innovative budget. That is what one can summarize. For example, gym goers, for example, gym trainers, yoga. Prime Minister said 5,000 yogas in the free trade agreement with China, sorry, with Australia and other countries. Prime Minister now focused on those who are gym trainers. They are going to get more than 50% allocation. They will be given certificate. You can take that certificate and go around anywhere in the world. Get yourself employed. So that is what interesting aspect.
Yes, and also high-speed rail corridors between various cities.
There are negative aspects to that, but many commentators said that we don't need rails now. We must put the Kavach in important position. The Kavach is important for every train. No, don't go for bullet trains. But Prime Minister, when he thinks about 2047 Vikshit Bharat, he has to cope up with the speed of other countries also there.
Sir, now one more interesting aspect is that this, with regards to the European trade agreement with India, the Samyukt Kisan Morcha has, protested against this particular deal. So, do you see the deep state, influence on this particular group?
Everywhere, if you do one positive, there are two negative fellows coming up and copying up. The Samyukta Vichayak Morcha, Kisan Morcha is a left-oriented George Soros type of funded organization. It has got Mohan and Hanan Mullah, a CPM MP from West Bengal, as an important person who is driving force behind that. Therefore, you can't expect from anyone about a free trade agreement with EU countries. It will be implemented after 6-7 months. The rules have to be formed. We must give that credit to Mr. Piyush Goyal and Narendra Modi for negotiating this. What a traffic! When Mr. Trump is expressing his terrorism on taxation tariffs, at the time Prime Minister resisted that Kisan ko par haath nahi lagana, don't touch the Kisan. Where did the Samyukta Kisan Morcha gone at that time? Where did they go? They must be answerable now, no? So, though this Tikayans and others, they instigate it because 2027 in Uttar Pradesh, the politics is going to be very interesting, Jaydev. That is why they are all now preparing for that.
Yes, now in another very sensational, shocking case, and it is with regards to Mr. Confident Roy, and he is one of the biggest real estate business tycoons in South India, and he has properties. He has developed properties in South India, especially Bangalore, Kerala, Cochin, and as well as in Dubai. But mysteriously, what happened is, he had a firearm and he shot himself in the Langford Road office in Bangalore. And this was because of the pressure, alleged pressure from income tax officials, the team from Kerala, which came and they wanted to continue the raid on him. All this is very, very, suspicious indeed, isn't it, sir? Such a big person.
There are corruption charges against him. The income tax people are working on it, and there will be a CBI inquiry into this. Even finance ministry people want the CBI inquiry because if you are going to confident construction companies, Roy was to be taken seriously. He was apprehending certain things, and he evaded the tax. But the income tax people went and coerced him. That's what I learned from the income tax people. The chief income tax commissioner returned to the chairman of CBDT about this. We wait for the complaint and also the suicide note if at all he has left anything. But it's a very sad commentary. Many people discuss this on debate. It is a page one story in all the newspapers. Very sad even. we have to wait for CBI inquiry that will reveal the truth. But there are stories making round in Bengaluru and in Delhi, in Kerala also, that he was asked a break of some amount like that. Since the case is going to be investigated, let us not discuss more about it. But the point is, there are people who can extort this. That is why such type of killing. First time in the history of Indian taxation law, the case has been, committed suicide. That's a very sad commentary.
Yes, sir. And also Priyank Karge, has called it case of pure harassment by IT officials in this particular case.
What should Priyank Karge say? What is the harassment he is meeting out to his opponents in Karnataka Congress? Priyank Karge, you must close your mouth, shut up your mouth. Don't talk like your father. Your father has gone, literally, I tell you, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is subservient to the Gandhis. Similarly, Mr. Priyank Kharge, don't do that. You are, once your daddy comes down to the Bengaluru occupational bungalow after April, he will not be promoted to the Rajya Sabha. You want your brother to be sent to Rajya Sabha. Therefore, there is no coercion, Mr. Priyank Kharge. Don't spread the lies. What was the coercion by you on the wine dealers? The 40% Sarkara. The transport employees are giving you a certificate, Mr. Priyank Kharge.
Sir, this is also very similar to Cafe Coffee Day owner VG Siddhartha, who also took his own life, isn't it?
That was a different connotation. This is also a different way. But the two souls have departed. Very, very sad commentary, Jaydev. We should not have gone by this. It is not a coercion. Let the CBI inquiry be ordered and they must inquire. Priyank Kharge, how does he know that is a coercion? Does he have some connection with the confident Roy? That means does he know any secrets? Let him reveal it to the income tax authorities.
Because, sir, in my observation, Confident Roy, he produced many Malayalam big budget films in which Mohanlal acted. And in his social media Instagram page, he used to have show all his 12 Rolls Royce cars. So he was showing off a lot on his Instagram page. But suddenly, with that mindset, why would he, when they say he faced so much of pressure from the IT officials, I really don't.
It is a matter for investigation. Confident Roy was also at fault at places. Has he left any suicide note that he is coerced? It may be for some other reason he might have died. Let the inquiry take place. Let Priyank Kharge come out if he knows some certain things. Because, it's very easy to say cast aspersions on anyone, Jaydev.
Sir, coming to the next, now we know that Shashi Tharoor, Rahul Gandhi and Khargeji met Shashi Tharoor, and this was a very interesting meeting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting meeting. Rahul Gandhi has gone out of the way to convince Shashi Tharoor not to leave the party. That is why the KC Venugopal was not taken in. If KC Venugopal was to come before this Shashi Tharoor, the meeting would have been different. Ramesh Channitala should have been called. Why Rahul Gandhi kept only? Because Kerala, they are winning. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is now realizing his mistake. Slowly, he is coming into the grip of Mallikarjun Kharge. But the meeting, which went on for 1 hour, 45 minutes like that, it articulated both of them. They are going to meet again during the parliament session. But the first meeting, according to my source, it is not successful. It's a failure one. That is why they are calling second meeting, so that the things will be sorted out. In Kerala, some Kerala Congress leaders are also apprehending Mr. Shashi Tharoor may cross over to CPM. How to stop that? Rahul Gandhi decided to call him and talk to him. Such thing, if he has done it in the ministry of Captain Amrinder Singh, they would have saved the government of Punjab. Now, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is wanting to save the Kerala government because Shashi Tharoor will definitely play a spoil sport. He will spoil the game. The Kerala government, the Kerala is very ripe for Congress ruled state in 2026 is going to be a victory for Congress. Shashi Tharoor should not be seen obstructing that. That is the homey bony approach of handshaking. But the
Sir,
first
do you
meeting
think?
is result. We cannot say failure, but it did not reach result.
Sir, do you think that he wants to become the CM? Please.
He has aspirations. He's a global citizen, according to this Congress Vice President in Kerala. We accommodated him, but he's a knowledgeable person. His services will be taken like that. But let us wait. Second round of talks, let it take place. Whether still nearing the election, poll dates, if Shashi Tharoor leaves Congress, what will you say? He's buying time. Rahul Gandhi is also buying time. You can't believe or trust Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Even in his own Kochi IPL, Sunanda Pushkar case, what happened? Similarly, this is also a ploy. Mr. Shashi Tharoor is a learned person, no doubt. He articulates well. This is the third time he won from this Thiruvananthapuram. He lost it to Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who contested against him in the parliament election. Rajiv Chandrasekhar is a BJP president. He won the Trivandrum Municipal Corporation. Very big roundabout stories, Jaydev.
Okay, sir. Sir, now coming to next news is that in Maharashtra, after the unfortunate, accident of Ajit Pawar, now his wife is going to, continue, isn't it, for Baramati?
She took oath of as a minister yesterday. The finance portfolio has been taken out from her because of the budget was to be presented in the mid of February, and in mid of February, that is 9th of February, the election for the civic bodies in some parts of Maharashtra is going to take place. That is why the government of Maharashtra, headed by Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, wanted to include Madam Sunitra Pawar. There are politics, definitely there are politics. Jaydev, when Rabri Devi can be installed, when Atishi after Sunita Agarwal, when Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was to be jailed, 6 months Atishi continued. At that time, his wife Sunita was to be administered oath of office since he is not MLA. They did not go forward. So things are that good. Why should Gyani Jain Singh support Mr. Rajiv Gandhi and swear him soon after Madam Indira Gandhi's assassination? You tell me that aspect. Why to rush? Everywhere in every state, the family-ridden politics is taking a wild turn. Sunitra Pawar has joined the Devendra Fadnavis cabinet, thereby rejecting the unity move. That is what one can understand.
Sir, how does Sharad Pawar see Sunitra Pawar?
Sharad Pawar, Sunitra Pawar, they don't see eye to eye. Because Sharad Pawar wants to install his daughter, Sule into Sule. They also contested against, remember, Supriya Sule contested against Sunitra. Supriya Sule won Baramati. So the fight is on already. The Maharashtra politics is very interesting. Everyone wants to get a space in that. But Devendra Fadnavis, after Mr. Amit Shah gave clearance, he swiftly organized.
Right, sir. Sir, now what is happening in Bengal with regards to Mamata Banerjee?
Bengal today, she opposed the budget. She says the budget is a weaker one, and she did not support the budget of Madam Nirmala Sitharaman. Madam Mamta Banerjee is always a negative lady. She says, let BJP come into Kerala, I will teach them. Tomorrow morning she is coming to Delhi. What is she going to speak with the CEC? We do not know. Her angry is on the special intensive revision. Yes, sir. That is why it's happening. Madam Mamta Banerjee's arrival in Delhi will be an interesting aspect. One can very well see that.
Yeah, because even Amit Shah said that there is a huge security concern with
Yes.
Bangladeshi immigrants illegal coming into India.
Correct.
Sir, any more points you would like to add before we wind up this session?
Yeah. The point is, the budget session has started very smoothly. Now, Prime Minister's focus will be on 19th of February. Prime Minister is going to open up an international conference on artificial intelligence. AI means AIM, AIM. AI means artificial intelligence, M for Modi. That is what they are going to say. Modi to mumkin hai. Modi is a must for any technology enhancement. So, Macron is coming. Top leaders of foreign countries are coming. And not only that, Prime Minister is also going to Malaysia on 7th of March, February, for one day. So that is going to be a UFO making. He will convince the foreigners, those who are Tamil, Malayalam, Kerala, the Malaysian citizens. He wants to inaugurate a project there. Last week, which Vijay was sent for the Jananayak and release the TV case Vijay Joseph. So, Mr. Narendra Modi's foreign trip is very important. That is what I say. On 19th of February, Prime Minister is going to host a conference where Macron, other 25 countries, foreigners are also coming. That's going to be a very important meeting. That's what I want to say.
So, thanks for coming, and we'll see you again next week. Jai Hind.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Namaste. Thank you.